Welcome back to the Roommate Reactions YouTube channel. My name is Justin.
My name's Tyson.
And today we're going to continue Halo. This is going to be episode 3. What is it called?
Emergence.
Emergence. Yes. So, looking back on episode 2, it was a slower episode. We just barely watched it.
Yeah.
It's the same session. But I feel like it was really just setting up for the story. So I'm hoping that this episode has more energy in it and a little bit more action. And I'm hoping from what it seems, we'll probably see Cortana in this episode.
That's what I'm thinking, because we've been building up to this Cortana moment. You know, the first episode they talked about how it was in development and all this stuff, but then the politicians didn't want it, or at least the politician lady. And then they got the go-ahead to actually start using it, and though at the end of the episode, that's kind of how it ended with the clone of. So yeah, I think we're gonna see Cortana probably this episode, and then I agree with you. I'm hoping for a little more action. The first episode was very action-packed. Second episode, I think they were actually starting to set the story in the second episode. There wasn't a whole lot of story in the first episode. It was just like, oh shit, you know,
a whole lot of blowing shit up and
and then they found a relic thing, and Master Chief took off. That was kind of the first episode. Yeah. So yeah, now we're kind of getting into, you know, what's actually going on, and hopefully there's a little more action. Maybe the Covenant start coming after these guys. I don't know. So we'll see.
We'll see what happens. If you enjoy it, like the video, check out the first two episodes if you haven't seen them, especially the first episode.
Yeah,
I feel like
episode was really good.
That video was really, really good.
Yeah, it's been done pretty well too.
Check out the Patreon link will be in the description, maybe even the comments, depending on if I pin it or not. We'll have full reactions over there, and after this video, we'll probably have Attack on Titan coming out next. We'll see. But we'll be going back. We'll be getting more anime going again soon. We just got to get caught up on. On Halo. So.
Yep.
All right.
Cool.
Let's just get
into it.
Yeah, let's get right into it.
Put your weapons down.
The ring. So the ring was the blue.
I was about to say, because you know what we haven't seen yet is an actual ring.
Well, that's
Halo
the thing.
was based on.
Well, you're right. Yeah, I don't think we've seen that. Yeah.
I'm sure we will.
I'm sure we will. But the ring that they were just talking about, I think, was probably the beacon thing.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
But you are different than the one they have.
The keystone. They call it the keystone. So maybe it's the key to unlock a weapon.
Maybe it controls a ring.
Well, they were talking about it being a door. Maybe it's a key to a door that opens up a weapon.
Well, because if I remember correctly, rings are weapons.
That's what
So I'm wondering if that would control a ring.
I think you're right. Yeah.
And it's kind of like in Star Wars how the Death Star can destroy planets.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Destroy planets with the ring.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I don't know. Theories. We'll find out.
I guess we can stop the show now because we figured it out.
Yeah, we just figured it all out. No reason to watch this. Come on. This is dumb.
Wow. Show sucks. So predictable.
Look here. Do you know what that word says? Kiss. So when you read a word like that, someone's supposed to kiss you.
I don't think that's how that works. I don't think you're supposed to kiss someone as soon as you read the word kiss.
Oh, gosh.
Okay. Settle down, children.
Oh, my God.
Oh, they did it. Gross. Cooties. Oh, my God. They're like, hey, no kissing allowed. Not on Trash Planet.
Kissing will result in deadly force.
Yeah. You're gonna spread deadly disease with your cooties. You're gonna kill us all.
Damn.
Holy shit. Oh my God, did he just kill that kid? Over some cooties?
Well, at least he got to kiss a girl before he died.
Hey, that's how I want to die. Kiss a girl and then get beat the shit up until I die. I got a hard time believing that one.
I was gonna say, I feel like she just wants to get to him, but I feel like she's not against him. Like she's on his side.
That's what I kind of think. I'm kind of thinking that she has more of a curiosity, like you were talking about with, gosh, I can't remember exactly what you said, but basically she's been locked up, right? She's been kind of held in this place, not necessarily against her will, like a prisoner or anything.
Yeah.
But she doesn't have experience out in the real world with other humans and other people of her kind, right? So I think she's more curious. She's like, I want to get out in the world and actually experience, life and shit. And she's using this as an excuse to like actually get out, meet somebody of, who's another blessed one.
Yeah.
But also interact with humans again,
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Oh my gosh, aggressive.
Cortana doesn't. Hold on. Yeah, Cortana doesn't really even
Dr.
look
Halsey.
like.
I like how she
It's
looks
so
though.
good to finally meet you.
I'm torn on it.
I love it. I
Because
think it's a really good
looks-
representation.
It looks realistic-ish, but it's kind of, for me, it hasn't crossed the uncanny valley.
Then give me a ship.
Right.
Don't turn your back on me, asshole.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
She is
Like,
a little bitch.
I mean, come on. Do you really expect him? Oh, some girl that I just met. Here's the keys to my spaceship. Here you go.
And as a courtesy to John, I'm not gonna crush your skull. Now run on home, and I'll see you at dinner.
Seeing Master Chief in like dad clothes is
I
wild.
know. Yeah. He's about to go start the barbecue up.
Dr. Halsey, if you gave me full control of the subject now, my readings will be more accurate.
It's unclear why the artifact responds only to John as John, but it does.
I was not designed to be an assistant.
You design.
Shut the fuck up, Cortana.
You are, yeah. Quit arguing. What the frick? What are those? Yeah, this is badass. Hell yeah, dude. I like this chick so much more now. Oh, that's fucking cool.
What's your talent? I can make worms up here.
Spawn worms that kill anything in sight. That's not.
Inside you, Chief?
Go away. AI off.
I'm introducing myself to the rest of the team.
Go disappear.
Aw,
I
I
look
feel
forward
bad
to
for her.
working with you all.
Damn.
That was rude, Master Chief.
New AI. Halsey's. It's temporary.
No.
No.
No, it's not
It's not
temporary.
temporary.
I can put him in stasis.
No. I want you to help him.
Removing his pellet is a direct violation of Section 3 regulations on Spartan behavior.
I'll take care of the pellet. It's better that he sees you as an accomplice rather than a spy.
This is not what I signed up for.
Oh my gosh, you are such
Also-
a bitch.
Also, I mean, removing the thing might actually help him interact with the object, with the relic more, you know? Like, that might be suppressing.
Thank you.
Like I've been trying to tell you, Master Chief. I'm here for you.
Just randomly standing there naked in front of an AI
Yeah.
girl.
Well, okay. She was like, oh my god, he's got a nice ass.
I'm turned on and I'm freaked out right
Yeah.
now.
I'm very
And I'm also
concerned.
kind of jealous.
He was naked with that girl. It's actually very interesting because, like, throughout the space station and other scenes, we didn't really ever hear talking. We didn't hear laughing. We didn't hear anything like that.
Yeah.
Now we're hearing it a lot.
Oh yeah, he was so
He's just focused on the
tunnel vision
yeah,
on,
tunnel
on
vision.
objectives. That now
Exactly.
he's able to focus on all these other
Yeah,
things.
like the ambience of the whole environment has changed. Even the sounds of the spacecrafts and everything.
Yeah.
Like he is actually experiencing everything.
His senses
Yeah.
have returned. He's like, what?
'Cause it's like,
Were
yeah,
you talking to
you've
me?
got your physical senses, but then you've got your mental and emotional connection to those senses that now he's just amplifying everything.
Is this why you've removed your pellet? So you could hear things differently?
Maybe I just wanted to hear it like everyone else.
The fuck is that thing?
What is that? Oh my god.
Cortana! Can you open this?
Why do you need
Can you open this?
Open it, Cortana.
This scientist lady, she's just like, she wants to know things so bad. It's gonna stress it so much more now because he can actually feel.
Yeah.
Ice rings. The planet that I lived on had rings of ice around it. How many planets have rings on your list?
Seen from the planet's surface?
Yes.
Only 3.
Well, that narrows it down.
Yeah.
That's doable. We can go check those
Dude,
out.
that would be the coolest thing in the world. Just have the rings around your planet like that
would
that
be
you
really
can
cool
see
to
in the
look
sky.
at. That'd be really cool.
But how could I have been here? Aridinus is uninhabited.
It wasn't always. The planet was a select site for the Reach for Life project. Reach for Life is an ambitious feat of human ingenuity. Teams of UN.
Cortana comes with ads. Great.
You can buy the premium version.
Yeah.
What about my parents?
Dang.
Survivors were evacuated to Eheland, where you were adopted at
Cortana.
age 6.
What happened to my parents?
In accordance with Emergency Contact Protocol Upsilon, the planet was sealed off to contain the virus.
Send a probe, stare at all the data you want. I need to see it for myself.
John. I'll come with you.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. I really like this chick because she was smart enough to see that by freeing him from that, not only is it going to give him the opportunity to actually further understand what he's actually seeing, but also Cortana's going to be able to collect that data and they can still learn from it. She doesn't have to have him hooked up to everything.
This is it.
It's what Cortana was able to generate based on John's description.
You saw what the smaller one was capable of. Can you imagine
So it's
the combined
The size of a fucking ship?
You really think we'll find
Maybe?
the other
I don't
piece
know.
of
Or a
evidence?
gun?
Or is John just
Yeah, maybe
imagining?
like the size of a gun. I'm wondering if it's like, okay, so it's the smaller piece. It's a keystone, right? So it's going into that thing. Is that thing the weapon? Or is that thing just another part of the key?
That is what Cortana is for.
All right.
Damn.
Fuck. Dude, I'm liking it. I'm liking the show so far.
Yeah. That episode was a lot better.
That
than
was a lot
episode
better.
2.
Yeah.
I feel like it's on an incline. Like it's
Oh yeah, it's
episode's-
ramping up.
Yeah.
Like we went like
It's still setting up, but
here was the first episode and it went down, and then it was kind of like explaining everything, and now we're starting to go back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested now. Like I'm excited for the next episode to see what they discover about this artifact. And the one thing that I didn't make the connection of, which I feel like I should have, is that the lady carries the book around all the time, right? And the book, probably the Covenant lady, she carries around that book that reminds her of her childhood friend, but that probably mostly reminds her of the pain of the experience of like watching him die to other humans. So she probably harbors more of a hatred towards humans than anything else.
Yeah.
You know, and the Covenant raised her basically. So at first I thought that she had been, you know, essentially not caged up as a prisoner, but she had just been, you know, not given opportunities and stuff, you know, to go out and explore and experience the real world and stuff. So I thought that she was using this whole journey as an excuse to kind of get out and experience the world. because she never had that opportunity as a child, and she didn't have that opportunity being with the Covenant, and blah blah blah. But now I think that she probably harbors like a vast hatred towards humanity, because, well, she grew up with the Covenant, and then also her primary experience with humanity has always been terrible. So
yeah,
I don't know. And the way she treated those USNC guys, and the way she talked to them and stuff, like they were different creatures, just kind of further, solidified that in my head. But I really like that character. I'm really curious to see where things go with her, and what she's gonna learn about the artifact, and what their goals are, and all of that, and what the fuck those worm things are. I want to know what that is. So I don't know. I think there's a lot of cool things that were brought up in this episode, and a lot of questions that I'm excited to explore.
What I'm kind of like wanting to see later on in the show, that you probably wouldn't know till like towards the end of the season, is if Cortana and Chief grow a relationship, like a bond, that Cortana will start hiding things from everyone else for him.
Yeah.
Because like she's working for the doctor right now, and while I like the doctor or whatever she is, scientist, I still feel like it might turn into one of those things where Cortana's even more on Chief's side than even hers.
I think so. Because Cortana is basically a part of Master Chief. I mean, she understands Master Chief better than anyone else, including himself, probably. So when he's got some goal or intention, she has got a complete understanding of that goal, more so than, say, the doctor lady would. And if he's in the right, then I assume she's going to, as part of her AI functionality, she's going to realize that this is the best course of action, or whatever that scenario is. So I feel like she probably would. Although then it becomes a matter of like, are they, I don't know, are they tracking her data like the whole time, like what she's collecting and what she's learning and stuff? I think they're collecting all that. Maybe she's able to turn that off, I don't know, or suppress that somehow, because clearly she was willing to work with Master Chief on like opening the door and doing all these things that, even though she said that you shouldn't because it's going to raise your blood pressure and all this stuff, she still did it. And the doctor, as far as we know, didn't like influence her. I don't know. I mean, I guess she did. She said she told Cortana to just do it, I guess.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm really interested in seeing how the relationship between him and Cortana grows.
We'll see.
And
I like Cortana so far.
And
as a character.
if that alien bitch, like what she's capable of, because there was nothing like her in any of the games. So at least that I'm aware of.
I don't know.
So what her intentions are and how they'll like progress is going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, definitely. What do you think of Cortana then?
I mean, I love it. I love Cortana.
Yeah, I like her too. And at first I was kind of like, I don't know about her look, because it looks really close to being human, but it's not, and so it's kind of like that weird uncanny valley type feeling. But the more that she actually interacts with all the characters and stuff, I'm kind of growing on her. I think that I like her as a character.
I honestly don't think they could have done better with Cortana.
You don't think?
Like, I don't think they could have done better.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Cortana a lot. I like that Cortana's a lot more involved by being able to walk around physically and stuff than just be a little hologram. In the games.
like how Cortana's actually got some personality to her. It's not just like your typical robot AI or whatever.
Yeah. The best thing would be if this is secretly a love story and Halo or Master Chief ends up figuring out a way to put her into a physical being again, and then he marries her and they ride off into the sunset on a noble steed and have babies and stuff.
Yes, little holographic babies that just...
No, it'd be real babies, because he'd put her into a physical person.
Yeah.
Her consciousness.
That would be actually fucking awesome.
This is secretly a love story. We've already figured it out. Why?
God, this show sucks. I fucking hate this show. It's so predictable. Dude, how do we know everything that's gonna happen already?
Let us know what you think down below. If you enjoyed the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel. We'll have the full reaction on Patreon soon,
Tell us what you
hopefully.
think, because I've seen a lot of things on social media. I've seen a lot of people say that this show sucks, that it's terrible, and that they hate it. I don't get it. I mean, I like it. I think it's good. I'm not a diehard crazy, you know, Halo fanatic or anything, but I also understand that it's not canon to Halo and that it's its own thing. So I don't know. I like it. I'm enjoying it. I'm curious to know what you guys think, because I've seen a lot of different perspectives about it online. So let us know what you guys think so far.
Yeah. Let us know what you think. I personally think that if people just hate it because like it's not what they want, kind of close-minded. Because if it was canon, it'd be different. If it was canon, I would actually probably hate the show, because this was nothing like what you would expect out of canon. I feel like they'd be destroying it, but it's not canon. This is its own take. It's not supposed to be canon. It's supposed to be a whole different thing. It is what it is, but I enjoy it. Again, let us know what you think down below. Well, I believe episode 4 comes out in 2 days, so we'll react to episode 4 probably the day it drops, and we'll get that out as soon as possible. So
cool.
All right, we'll see you guys in the next video, which will most likely be Attack on Titan, but we'll see. We'll see.
Alrighty.
See ya.
See ya.